Hi everybody, welcome back to English 112. This is for our class for Thursday, the 4th of November, where we are putting closure on watching a performance of A Midsummer Night's Dream. So today we are watching the third part of that three-part performance from Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. And I also wanted to remind you that the GCC spring schedule is now live on our website. And you can see in the notes below that I've also included a link that would take you directly to that. Where we are in terms of plot is that the love juice needs to be removed from Lysander so that he returns to loving Hermia. So that'll be a restoration of order. The love juice is going to remain on Demetrius, however, so he remains loving Helena. This is how their coupling was prior to the start of the play, so it's seen as an establishment or a reestablishment of order. Though, of course, we could argue that this isn't a particularly happy ending, at least for Demetrius, if he's being manipulated in one way or another, which we will talk about next class. The love juice is removed from Titania, and then she realizes that she was in love with an ass. And at this point, basically, Oberon is able to take the changeling boy. The donkey spell is removed from Bottom. He returns to human form, though he still is, at least in terms of personality, very asinine. And since the couples themselves are happy, King Theseus makes a determination that they should be allowed to stay in the unions that they choose. So basically, it's only Hermia's father, Aegeus, at this point that you could say is outwardly distressed. And the play would seem to end, but we've got a fifth act. And this fifth act is very important because this is where we have our play within a play. This is very Shakespearean, where oftentimes Shakespeare will be very meta in many ways by embedding a play within one of his own plays so that he can make commentary on play acting and playwriting. The play within a play is entitled Pyramus and Thisbe, and this was the play that Bottom and his cohorts were rehearsing. And what we witness as they perform this play is poor writing and poor acting, and oftentimes seen as a commentary from Shakespeare about what the acting and the writing would be like of his competition, of his competitors. But it also is reflective of many of the themes that we've just witnessed about love and the difficulties associated with love. There's a good amount of humor in this, including slapstick, which is why it's important to actually watch the performance, and a good amount of bawdiness as well, but we've seen that throughout the entire play as well. And one of the more interesting things about it is that while the characters are watching the play within a play, they obviously are amused, but they never once reflect that they themselves were equally ridiculous when it came to love. And that also is an important commentary that we will be examining further next class. And then finally, we end with Puck's final speech. It's probably one of the most famous speeches in Shakespearean canon, where Puck says goodbye. So those are the pieces that we'll be viewing today. And for our attendance question, which would be due the 5th of November, Friday at 10 a.m. But of course, if you need an extension, just let me know. Do you like or dislike the production of 2014 Shakespeare's Globe performance, A Midsummer Night's Dream, now that you would have seen it in its entirety? And why did you like it or dislike it? And as I said, next class we'll talk about A Midsummer Night's Dream. So I hope you're doing well, I'm doing well, and enjoy part 3 of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Take care. Bye-bye.